goodness. Turn this shit down. What's breaking? Every time I log in, I hear something breaking. The fuck's breaking? So, MP's gonna go live in like less than half an hour. So, I wanted to do a bit of a review of an uneducated barrel stacker who has an opinion about those of us who are educated. And trust me, G-Man's feelings will be hurt in this video. If you are a G-Man or a G-Man sympathizer, you might want to turn off now because I'm playing some Conan and I'm feeling myself. So let the butt hurt ensue. It froze. Really? It really froze. My game froze. I'm upset. That's okay. I'll just close the application. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Actually, no. We'll wait a little bit. My game froze. So, anyway, let me play a little bit of this because y'all, I watched probably 10 minutes of this shit because it's like people usually give me the cliff notes. I'm not gonna lie, like I get the cliff notes and the timestamps to the best part because like going into these fucking riches. Shut the fuck up, Conan.
Then they took your health.
I don't care.
And your pride.
Oh my god, no. Jeez, I just want to start the fucking game. All right. I usually get the Cliff Notes versions. Thank you for the donations. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Until that thing hits 100, it's not gonna give me shit. So if y'all do want to donate something, use the Cash Me app. I appreciate every dollar. If y'all enjoy me just going on these rants, just use the Cash Me app, and I can see it directly on my phone. And yeah, you get a shout out. I won't use your whole name if you want a shout out, but I will give you a shout out. And I'll say it just to make G-Man mad, honestly. That money goes to making Mrs. Drag happy and Smoothie King. So if you do enjoy my little G-Man rants and you do want to contribute, the Cash Me app is a bit better. But anyway, that's not what this is about. Even though G-Man is convinced that it's either about money or views. But this week it's not about money this week. It's about views. And even though he did mention that the videos that I do when I'm in the lab don't get views, I should go back to commenting on his stupidity. But the week before that, he was commenting that I should stop doing that. No, actually, he was encouraging me to do it because this is his second channel. The week before that, he was upset and said that all my channel was talking about him. So I'm not sure what next week it'll be about purple platypus or something. I don't fucking know. But he'll change his position on that. But thank you, folks. I asked for something the other day, and y'all provided. Somebody got a fucking quote of him saying he has no kids, and I'm playing that bitch. Not today. We're going to save it for next week. So I got G-Man another lie. I love it. So thank you, folks. This is y'all's hard work. All I'm doing is commenting on it. This is y'all's hard work. Give yourself a fucking round of motherfucking applause. But let me let y'all listen to something real quick. So, listen.
Right. You think you're somebody. You think you have arrived on the world. Are you aware of all of the problems that are in the world? Do you honestly believe that I go about my life worrying about how educated you are?
Folks, how many times in the last fucking month has he referred to my education, Sam's education, Doc Savage's education? Literally, like over half of what he talks about is other people's education. Hell, he even had a video saying that these supposed doctors need to get educated. He has a video literally stated that. So I'm not sure, like, does he think that we're like as dumb as he is? You have a video worrying about other people's education, telling them that they should get educated. I'm guessing he forgets what he does. Like every day is a fresh day. He forgets the stupid shit that he says and just gets digested or something and passed. and then he just moves into this. Like, but I love this title because those of us who are educated get a kick out of this shit. And I'm not gonna lie, a few people messaged me about this video. I watched a little bit of it and shout out a few comments earlier, but I have not actually dissected this video because from what I understand, there's some really good nuggets in here that I missed. When I say missed, I didn't fucking even bother watching it because honestly, I just got done watching Netflix with my wife. You remember what watching Netflix with a wife is like, huh, G-Man? It's actually pretty fun. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I did catch some of those comments you made. Yeah, we really don't talk about you at all. So if you are concerned about my marriage, you should have probably been concerned about your own. So, yeah, I do know that you're upset, but just to piss you off some more, G-Man, I'll actually tell you the offer that I got this last week. So I mentioned, and for those of you who don't have me on Facebook, you probably didn't get this notification or this status or whatever. So no, MP will be hosting a hang. This is kind of like the pre-hang to MP's hangout. So by the way, MP is going to be going live. This video is how should educated people behave. It's on Mark by God, his new channel he's trying to grow. So he wants me to push his shit in on that channel instead, which is fine. It doesn't really matter to me. So G-Man has this idea, and I've spoken about this before. The pedagogical arts, as it were, you know, the whole being a Padawan learner and being a fucking Jedi master teacher. He has not really understood that relationship too well, because it's some weird concept that he has that it's up to the teacher to enforce things inside of his head, and instead of him being a good learner and being receptive to knowledge, like the onus is completely on other people teaching him. Okay, yeah. Let me acknowledge this message I just got. Okay. And Sam and I had probably an hour-long conversation because he was trying to get in focus about his misunderstanding of how that works. Because Sam and I both have been in positions, paid positions, to teach people, and my game is now freezing up. Now that's fucking great. That is awesome. This shit. Okay, so will I fix this? So he and I both have actually been in those positions. Actually, this spring he was actually TAing a course in bioinformatics. Yeah. So I've not been, and I don't have any interest in being a tutor anytime soon, other than my paid position that I do in my free time when I help people write, papers and stuff and do research. That's something that I choose to do. That's not an actual official position. It was this winter? Oh, I thought it was spring. Man, it seems like it was just yesterday. So Sam's been tutoring since the last 5 years. So, so we actually have experience. God damn, this thing gets out of focus. So we actually we're paid. Keep in mind, we were paid. First, institutions paid us to instruct other people, okay? Think about that. There are public funds that have gone to us because of our skill. If you don't actually understand how that works, let me I guess illustrate. So if you are TA in a class, if you're a teaching assistant, you are at the graduate level, either doing a PhD or a master's, and you are assisting an instructor, more than likely the instructor that is mentoring you in your thesis. Or I guess in some cases where I am, non-thesis too, but you are attached to an actual, adjunct or tenured professor, and you're helping them in the class. You are attending the class. You are there for reference. You give your contact information to the students. You are a paid employee of the school. Now, a tutor is different. You have certain hours that are relegated towards people contacting you, and you are to help them to the best of your ability with your knowledge. Now, not everybody can become a TA, and if you're a graduate student, you are everyone's bitch. So yes, you can. Doesn't matter. I had to correct myself there. If you are a graduate student, it is assumed that you have the competency to TA a course. It's just, hey, you want a little bit off tuition? Yeah, cool. All right, you're a TA. That's pretty much it. It's a thankless fucking job in a lot of cases, but it can be rewarding. I have not had the displeasure of being a TA, and hopefully I never will, which I probably will be. But a tutor is a bit different. You do have to show your shit. You have to not only have the shibboleth, but you also have to have the grades to show that you are competent in these areas. And it's not an issue of, well, how much ass you can kiss or who likes you or this, that, and the other. It's about skill. It's about knowledge. And I have proven time and time again that I am more than competent to actual people outside of the G plus community. Again, I'm placing the onus upon myself, not the instructors who had to validate my knowledge. So for those who've not actually attended upper level education, I don't expect, folks to understand. I don't expect G-Man to actually understand how this shit works. I mean, hell, he thought that Sam fucking bought a thesis, his master's thesis, off of someone else. Unless that person was working with Sam and up Sam's ass that entire time, he wouldn't have been able to forge fucking anything. And again, Sokka said it best. G-Man's too stupid to have these conversations. Not as an insult, just, well, that guy's stupid. No, he literally lacks the knowledge to have these conversations and the ability to understand how much he doesn't know. Because, hell, he's not going to come anywhere near fucking university unless, I don't know, it's him doing fucking dishes and cooking in the fucking cafeteria. So, I don't expect him to know these things, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll educate him. So, with that understood, there is a certain demeanor, there is a certain way you have to carry yourself. Some people call it, I don't know, being professional. I'm not going to cuss out somebody because they're a fucking idiot. I want to take my time because I'm being paid. You motherfuckers, and you guys know who you are, CCP members and fucking tertiary and secondary and quaternary members of the CCP. I don't have to be professional with y'all. I'm not being paid, so I'm not gonna give a fuck. So don't expect me to extend to you professionalism when y'all not paying me. For one thing, y'all are too dumb to understand the shit that I could fucking teach you anyway. That's just a fact. You can be as upset as you want about that. You can legit be upset. But let me tell you, this motherfucker got an offer to go work at Baylor fucking University just from having conversation with a motherfucker. How many of y'all can actually do that? I'm just saying. I'm not fucking stunting on you. If y'all want me to actually give you this guy's contact information, he will verify that he gave me that offer. Please put something in the comments so I can give you his contact information. The shit that we were talking about, none of you fucks are even remotely able to just even tug on a piece of the sentence of what we were talking about. Because you're not anywhere near our fucking level. But whose fault is that? That's your fucking fault. That's your fault. It has nothing to do with me. Actually, it has everything to do with me because I actually took my education seriously. I got to that level because I said, you know what? Instead of me just talking shit on the internet, why don't I actually go fucking learn something? I don't know. It's a hard thing to do, but fuck, man. Fuck. It's crazy as hell to hear these dumb motherfuckers talk about who is able to do what when, bitch, I've lived it. I've lived it. I'm still living it. Like, really? So I had to get, because I love the fucking basement dweller True talking about what he thinks my life is like. Bitch, you wish you had my life. You wish you had my life. And you wish you weren't as ugly. But that's another issue. That's another issue. I know the envy that comes off of you guys. Do y'all guys not know that? Do you guys not realize that people see that? People call me and tell me how fucking pathetic y'all sound? Do y'all want to see text messages? It's sad. It's really, really sad. But I know. I'm not living the dream, not yet. But I'm working there, and I enjoy it. You know what I got to do today? Let me tell you what I got to do today before I play this stupid shit some more. Xavier, y'all see him in the chat. I went to eat Jingya ramen with him. I said, you know what, hey, Xavier, you want to come visit me in the lab? I'm going to go to the lab tomorrow. Guess what he fucking did? He came to visit me at school. Guess what? He was my lab assistant today. Did y'all know that? Did y'all fucking know that? Xavier came and I said, you know, here, hold this. And I explained to him everything that I was doing. And he sat there and you know what? He said, all right, that's this. I'm not doing that shit. I like Sam feel better with IT. Fuck all this shit. And I said, that's fine. That's fine. That's what, I got my feelings hurt a little bit, but that's fine. But he actually took time to come and see what I did in the fucking lab. He actually learned some stuff about what I actually do. How many of y'all have actually taken the time to do that? Don't talk about what people haven't educated folks on when you haven't actually taken the time to be receptive to it. That's the difference between me taking my time and showing Xavier on a Saturday morning, which again, I didn't have to invite any. I just go in there and do what I need to do and leave. But I took my fucking time and explained everything that was happening, showed him the protocol, read off everything, and he even assisted with it. But y'all aren't at his level. Y'all never anywhere close to his level. As a matter of fact, when he's going to be taking his chemistry lab the next semester, guess who he asked to help him? Guess who already passed that? Guess who got it in the bank? So don't be upset when those of us who have accomplished shit can have something to show for it, and when we can say it, we can flaunt it. Well, we've already done it. Again, if you're upset, that's your own fucking fault for not accomplishing shit in life. I'm ignoring my wife. Some of us can, do a little bit more than stack barrels for a living.
Tell me something. What are you doing with your education?
Oh, I will tell you exactly what I'm doing for my education. I'm going to be working, trying to help with the whole cancer issue. I am working towards being able to be a research assistant too, and help whatever PI I come in contact with in the future, help cure cancer. That's exactly what I'm fucking doing with my education. That is exactly what I'm fucking doing. And on the way, I'm going to be doing some other great things that some of y'all know about that I'm not going to speak about. Some really, really high-speed shit that some people have caught on to. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing with your fucking life? Can you say the same? I don't think so.
Like, I'm just curious. Like, what are you doing with your college education? You get on YouTube, you look for Christian channels to downvote their videos and talk about how smart you are.
Nah, bro. I just downvote your shit.
Like, I'm serious. That's what a lot of you are doing with your college education.
I honestly just downvote his shit just for shits and giggles. Like, I don't really go to anybody else's channel and downvote their shit. Not even Antonio's. Like, I don't even downvote Antonio's shit. I don't watch True shit, and he took off the ratings, so I can't downvote it. But yeah, like he doesn't realize that he just makes shitty videos, and he's a fucking idiot. Hey, you got to say, yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what, Mr. Pratt? I will teach you the dark arts. Whenever you get here, I will teach you the dark arts, and I'll get you integrated in this community. I will show you the ways. And he still hasn't realized what those references are. I don't think he's realized yet. So when he does, he might be a little pissed. But, all fair and love and laws. So.
I've only been in a room with like maybe 3 or 4 people here on the internet that's been able to sit. That's more than that. Maybe about 5 to 6 people that are on the atheist side and sat down with me and articulated what evolution is, why they believe I'm wrong. And one of them on the atheist side, I'm gonna get to the theist side in a minute. On the atheist side has been, I've been on the Drunken Peasants with Thunderfoot. I've spoken to Arnold Raw. He even though I got a lot of it.
See, here's the issue, folks. Here's the issue. He expects people to sit him down and explain something to him like, you are a grown-ass, 40-year-old, fucking pathetic, divorced-ass man. You are some sad sack of shit if you need somebody on the internet to explain shit to you, rather than you go out and learn it for your fucking self. Like that, and don't get me wrong. The people who go out and say, you know what, I want to find somebody who's knowledgeable to help me learn, that's not the same thing as what this fucker does. This dude has, and think about it, folks. He's been on YouTube, not the internet. He's been on the YouTube here, well over 6 years. People all the way from laymen who had no biology ever and no high school, they don't even have a GED, right? all the way up till up to people with PhDs. Even a guy who has a PhD in evolutionary biology. For over 6 years, they've explained this dude the basics, and he still gets it wrong. He still talks about it like it's fucking Pokemon evolution. So whose fault is it? Whose fucking fault is it that he still doesn't understand? But it goes beyond that. It's not an issue of him understanding. It's the fact that he's, like Sokka says, he's just too fucking stupid. It has nothing to do with it because, he's had different people and from all education ranges. People who have been very cordial to him and people who have just been fucking him in the ass. And it doesn't matter. It's his fucking fault. When he wakes up and realizes that his life is shit and he don't know shit because he is shit, that's when he'll be able to make progress. There's a reason there's a fucking 50 degrees of separation between me and that fuckhead. But he won't realize that. And his buddies won't tell him. Hell, his own buddy wouldn't even tell him when he was fucking, well, a true appearance has taught me everything I know about hydraulics. You dumb bitch. Your friend even, he sets you up for failure. He's like, G-Man, you mean hydraulics, right? And that could have been it. But his friend was too much of a fucking pussy to tell him live that he misspoke. So with friends like that, no wonder he's fucked up. There's a reason this dude has nobody in real life to rely on. There's a reason he has trust issues. It has everything to do with the fact that in his fucking tiny pea brain, he has got himself convinced that it's everybody else's fault that he is a fucking failure. I'm guaranteed he'll blame his fucking wife as to why he's divorced now. I guarantee you it ain't her fucking fault. I guarantee you it's this bitch. It's him. It's fucking him. So, all right. We're going to pick this up a little. I thought I heard something. Hey, folks, MP is live. Somebody link MP's channel, and I'm going to listen to this as I play. But I'm going to pick this shit back up, and G-Man's he about to get fucked, verbally speaking, because this shit is crazy. Just him and his little girlfriends are crying about how nobody will teach them. How about y'all man the fuck up and go learn something on your own, like some of us did? How about that? I have no sympathy for y'all. None. I sat my stupid ass out in the fucking desert while in uniform, in the Mojave Desert, watching a fucking entry control point with fucking pre-calculus books, chemistry, and whatever other fucking books I could get my hands on through a goddamn library. And I sat out there. Mrs. D can fucking tell you. I sat my ass out there for hours and studied before I was able to get this shit. I fucking earned it. So don't complain. Don't fucking complain that nobody will teach you nothing. Go learn it your fucking self, you lazy son of a bitch. That shit right there is sickening. There's a reason you're a failure. There's a reason you and your little girlfriends are fuck-ups. And that's because y'all are too dumb and too lazy to get anything fucking accomplished. Don't be upset that you get vitriol because you are too fucking dumb. That's your fault. That is your fucking fault. Nobody else's. If you can't get Mrs. D about to get put in fucking timeout. But the reason why y'all failed is because you suck. That's it. That's it. The sooner you accept it, the better. So in the meantime, y'all can get off my dick. Because you will never, ever, 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 ever be on my level. So on that note, folks, please go watch MP school this stupid son of a bitch. And if I just magically just so happen to get the link and I start fucking shit up, it is what it is. I'm not making promises, but if I get that link, I'm going to push your shit in some more. So anyway, folks, thank you for your donations. If y'all, like I said, if y'all want to, please just use the Cash Me app because I'm not getting that fucking money in super chat up there. I ain't getting that shit anytime soon. So go watch MP. Hopefully he'll teach this bitch something. See y'all later.